Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. So, I just want to open these figures now. Really important that I just very quickly say at the beginning of this video, I apologise. The last time I did an opening, which was of the 88 droid, that guy, and I also opened... Who else did I open? God, I can't remember now. Oh yeah, this fella. Forlam. I said something that it might not have made sense. At the beginning of the video, I said that I was hoarding figures because of this. Boom. And at that point when I said this, boom, I was supposed to show you this. Boom. Which is a figure rack I got from Toys R Us. You know, probably a lot of you probably just didn't even notice that anyway, because you were just watching and looking at the figures in the background at the time. But some people probably did wonder what I meant. And what I was meant to do was show you a picture of a problem I had a while ago. As you can see, I've got my loose collection in full force, and it's now encouraging me. Now I've got everything out. What are the gaps? What can I open of the stuff I was hoarding? Now, the reason I was hoarding was because of that. Boom. Because I had that in my house, my previous place. I'd get stuff home that I'd bought, you know, new, old, 6-inch, 3¾ anything, and I'd get it home to open it, and I'd think, do you know what? I might hang it on there because it just looked so damn good, and it really did. I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing. It triggers something in our heads that we see part of a shop or a store in your house. It just looks good seeing things swinging on the pegs, especially cool stuff. I'd have things like 30th anniversary Revens on there. If only you'd see them swinging on a peg in a shop. But anyway, that being said, I want to move on and open some more, because as you can see, yeah, I just want to open my figures. So I said I'd open him. I found this other guy. I'd like to get him open as well. I do believe he's in the crowd of the Mos Espa Arena during the pod race. And we've got a bit of a clones flavour here. This is dedicated to you, Tim from Bosk's Bounty. Back TVC. Save 3.75, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. Now, his son was after some clones, like young clones. And this is Tonwi. Dad, Tonwi's here. So Tonwi, and I've got this clone pilot, which I would like to add. I've got a clone pilot loose already inside my this thing. But yeah, I wanted to populate some more things on the Attack of the Clones shelf here. I do have, this is Lama Su, Prime Minister of Camino. And I also have a young clone there who looks just like young Django, obviously. But I'm sorry to say, and my mate Mike will not like this. These are loose, as in they were second hand, so they're not freshly open. But they're all right. They're in good condition. I got them really cheap on eBay. They've probably got scuffs on them. I don't know, but this, I know at least is going to be clean. I got a massive job lot of stuff from the Saga line. Whatever you want to call this, I guess. Movie 2002. You can find this line of figures by typing in AOTC on eBay, and also put 2002 and you'll get them. But Tom Wee, and you get a little clone capsule there. By the way, I've been doing lots of videos like this for my Patreon page. Not all of them go on there, but a fair few are going on there. So if you are enjoying my channel, if you've been a follower for a while, consider being a Patreon and check out more. So I just can't wait to get it open. I love it because I've got a reason to open. I've got my loose collection finally, you know, out, man. Living, breathing, being, looking good. So it's brilliant. So I want to add to it. Still figuring out what I'm going to do with my vehicle collection, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Currently they're on these containers. I would like to go for something like this. Elevated pedestals all around the room. That needs to be a point of focus, though. You see this here? I can't have that down there. That needs to be somewhere in front of this. Bang! Right in the middle. Somebody asked me about putting it on one of these shelves. I'm afraid to say these are too narrow for that. So I need something with a bit more width. But I would like it in a central focus point of the room. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Wasting time here. Let's get these damn things open. Let's do it. Boom. We're rolling. So who do we open? Who do we start with? I've just got her in my hand, but I wouldn't mind opening with EVD. What's she called? EV99. But let's get Tonwi open. Doesn't really matter how I open these. Let's go into the bin. But I feel like being respectful because this is an old figure, man. It goes back to 2002. Doesn't really have much of a scent. Look at that little capsule. That's crazy. Look at that. It's just a prop, isn't it? Sorry about the focus at this point. I'm not learning my lesson. I do not have my camera stand at this stage. Let me just get this focused on her. I might just open them all, right? And then show you them open in a minute. Let's do that. Otherwise, we're going to be faffing around with focus. I just want to open them, man. All right, let's get her open now. EV99, nice accessory. See, you got great accessories with this line of figures. Lots of lines in the past, even the 30th anniversary, and even the vintage collection. But these used to be big props that you got with these. There she is, man. How many languages do you speak? I'm fluent in over 6 million forms of... Yes or no will do. Oh, well, yes. More modern figure now. Should have been in the vintage collection without question. Clone Pilot. Got a few of these actually, but I don't want to army build these as much as the other ones. You know, the phase ones. This is phase 1, but it's a pilot. But that would look wicked on, I thought, this card back. I did a video on that. If you check out my video entitled The Orange Line Should Have Been in the Vintage Collection, I've got to do another part to that video, but it took a while to do part 1. And I'll get around to doing part 2 in the fullness of time. Nice figure. I shall film him, in a minute. Well, it could be a her. Well, no, it's not a her, is it? What am I talking about? I'm getting the gender mixed up again. It's most definitely a man. A clone. It's the clone of Jango Fett, Tamora Morrison. Anyway, so this last figure, I got this... Where did I get that? I think I got it at that auction house I went to not long ago. Yeah, there you go. See, like Unit 172, number 510. It was £8, so I just like the look of it. It's a nice species. There's one of these in the cantina as well. I'm pretty sure Ketwall is the guy who's... You see him cheering in the crowd. You know, you get shots of Warwick Davis as well in that scene. Oh! Comes with one of these Jedi files or whatever. What are they called? Force files. I keep things like that. I've got them. I've got some Force files from years ago. Never look at them, but I've still kept them. Why not? Why chuck that away? Packaging I'm not going to be keeping, obviously. You either keep it in on the card or not. What am I doing? Just get the damn thing open. You can't see anything I'm doing. God almighty, this is a nightmare. Here we go. What's this accessory that comes with him? Oh wow, it's like he's got like a clean pair of trousers. Look at this. It's bizarre. Look at that. He's got like bionic or robotic legs. And then he's got these trousers to go with it. That's bizarre. What a weird figure that is. Alright then, thanks for watching. Let's give you a closer look. And here they are. We were beginning to think you weren't coming. Now, Tom Wee looks awesome. I like Tom Wee a lot. The first Kaminoan, or whatever you call them, to appear in Attack of the Clones. So I got a lot of... You know, it was... When I remember first seeing those guys, I thought, bloody hell, this is like a step away from normal Star Wars. Very science fiction-y, very sort of chromed and polished and clean. Very anti what the original Star Wars was like, but it's still interesting. See an Obi-Wan sort of getting sucked into that environment. And then here is 99. So that's quite interesting. What am I saying? Is it 99? Can't believe my language. Yeah, EV99. So, whoa! That was good, wasn't it? So I've decided not to put the trousers on this guy because they're weird. They're kind of like, I presume that's the back. Was it the front? I don't know. It looks like it's back. Then at the front you've got these. So I don't see the point in that. So I'm going to put that away and just have him. But it's quite interesting to learn that he's like that. And do you know what? I could have done a video all about him on his own because I'll just film this for you. If you want to freeze frame that. Loads of information. He's some sort of asteroid demolition guy. Very interesting. So obviously these guys go and watch pod races, but they've got a whole story behind them. It's just another example of how that universe is saturated with information. I was listening to the Alien soundtrack the other night. I love the Alien universe, but it's limited, isn't it, to that species, the xenomorph and that you know, where they've come from only, really, and obviously Weyland-Yutani, that empire. But really, Star Wars is a lot richer for, oh God, it's like there's tons of species in Star Wars. Sorry about that, I lost the focus. There she is again. Yeah, so it's interesting, isn't it? Brilliant. So what I'm going to do now is, final part, stay with me. I'm going to put them on the shelves. I'm going to show you where they are in chronological order. Boom. All right, so I've got people in position now. Just really just a kind of you know, a little bit of a mock-up of what So a sprinkling of characters from these movies. So she's in the back because she's a lot taller than 8D8. Sorry, I'm just going to say something else about the character 9D9. They're working in the cantina nowadays. Well, in The Mandalorian anyway, so that's interesting. Interesting droid. Anyway, over here, bloody hell, got the pilot there. Just to sort of, you know, it doesn't, if it's a bit out of place because it's not one of the vintage, well, the more modern Phase 1, but it doesn't matter. So it's just to get, I might get another one to go with him. You know what I mean? Army build him a little bit. That guy is there. I did have a stand on him because his legs were really weak, so I have actually decided to use those trousers, whatever they are, those supports. But he sort of goes best there because it's a pod race vibe going on there, Tatooine, and then down here, there she is. Tom Wee is now with Lama Su. This is sort of out of order of when they appear in the Attack of the Clones, because this shelf starts with Attack of the Clones, but I've put Dooku and I've put Jango there and the Kaminoans, because that whole activity of Dooku and the Separatists, the outset of the droid army, the Trade Federation unification with the Commerce Guilds and the Corporate Alliance, and the start of the cloning process would have all been before the Attack of the Clones anyway, following Phantom Menace. So there we are. Don't want to show you that yet. I want to save that for a separate video, and I'm going to go through these shelves. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, check out my Patreon page as well as loads of openings and stuff like that. It's lots of random stuff that back up the channel. So I hope you will consider going on there and having a look. This has been O.O.K Kenobi. O.O.K.